Hey, this one is for the small businesses who are trying to rank for local search. These are the 5 things that you need to be doing in 2025 so that as AI is beginning to take over more and more, you don't get left behind and you're the one who's showing up at the top of the search results. Let's get into it. Number 1 is that you need to understand that AI-powered search results are going to dominate. What does that mean? Why? What is the purpose of having AI search results over my Google search results that I was getting before? Here's the big difference. Think of going to a library and looking for information that you're trying to get. If you go to the librarian, you say, hey, I want information about this topic. They say, no problem. Go over to that section and you'll have everything that we have on that topic. Go ahead and look through it. You should be able to find your answer. Now, that's going to be more traditional to a Google search result. Moving into AI, that's like going to the librarian and say, hey, I'm looking for information on this topic. And they say, great, here's the answer to the thing that you're specifically looking for. You don't have to do any searching. It is delivered right up to you. So this looks like on search results, the answer boxes at the top of your search query. You've probably already seen this when you're looking on Google. How does that information get brought up? Well, that information is coming from websites. So if you're looking to rank for something, you need to have that information on your website, specifically in a Q&A format. So question and answer format. Someone is looking for a specific question for the service, product, business that you have, and here is the answer. Having that very cleanly written on your page is a easy way for AI to scrape and pull that information when someone comes and looks for that thing that you're trying to answer for people. So that first tip is that you've got to optimize your site for AI by leaning into Q&A style things so that when people are searching for a specific question because they want a specific answer, AI knows to use you as an authority and bring that to the top of the search results, which is where it's going to help you show up more and more. Number 2, information is great, but AI is going to be getting even better at recognizing the action that people take on your website or on your Google business profile. So it's not just that you have the answer to the question that someone's looking for, but that you have signals pointing to you. So your Google business profile, people are calling that number. They are clicking on your website. They are coming to your reviews and reading through them. That engagement piece is going to be something that AI is going to highly favor. The more of that it sees, the more it understands that you're an authority, that people trust you, and it's going to put you more to the top of the rankings. So information's number 1, the action is number 2. What does that mean for the website that you build and for Google Business Profile? You're going to want to build elements into your website that are very clean and easy for users or for your potential customers to take action on. So I know very clearly when I come to your page that you sell this product or that you do this thing. And for me to get that, I just have to click this button or fill out this form. I can call you directly from here and you're going to answer. That is going to be a key element, that action that's actually being taken. AI will monitor that, and the more of it that it sees going to your website and your profile, the more it's going to bring your information, your listings to the top of that ranking. Okay, number 3, you have heard this time and time again. Google reviews, get them, Google reviews, you can buy them, you can do this. But it's no longer good enough to just have a bunch of reviews. AI is now able to look at the specificity and the quality of those reviews over just the sheer number of reviews that are on your page. So if you have a bunch of customers that are coming in and they're listing out specific things that you have done well, that you have pictures that are being added, and that rating is high, those will all go together now to help you show up in the rankings. What does that mean for you? The actions that you need to be taking this year to help you do that. Well, it's not just, leave me 5 stars and you're good to go. You're going to want customers who are actually engaging with you. So developing relationships with them, asking them when they leave a review, Can you tell me, can you share something specific that we did to earn that review that you want to leave us? So really leaning into specificity of the work that you've done, the quality of it, the service, whether it's the product or it could be a restaurant, anything to home service. Those elements are going to be really important because AI will recognize that it's not just a generic thing that your friend threw on, like, hey, these guys are great and they do awesome things, is going to be measured differently than we had a great experience with Jeff. He came in and he showed us exactly how our HVAC system would improve the heating and cooling of our home. We couldn't recommend him more. That difference in those reviews will be measured, and it will be taken into consideration when ranking your site for local search. Okay, number 4, this one is a big one for local search. AI is going to favor hyperlocal search or hyperlocal content for search results. So what does that exactly mean? So in the past, you might have said, we are the greatest plumbers in New York. We're the greatest plumbers in California, Washington, Utah, whatever it is. Name a state in a large region. It could be within a county. Going forward, AI is going to specifically look at hyperlocal. That means down to the city. It could be even down to a neighborhood or a region within a city, over more generalized practices that we've been able to use in the past. So in 2025, you're going to want to change up the content on your blogs, on your website. You're going to want to have specific pages that are dedicated to those areas. So if you are in Salt Lake City, Utah, you are going to have a page that says we serve Salt Lake City, Utah, and then the thing that you do. That hyper-local information are very important keys that AI will be looking for when someone is searching for your service. I also want to mention, and going back to something that we put in towards the beginning of this video, is again with those FAQs. Having FAQs that also mention that hyperlocal region, that city, that specific neighborhood that you are in will also go a long way for helping you showing up in local search. So to recap that, it's going to be having web pages, blog articles, FAQs, content on your page that all specifically calls out the region, rather the hyperlocal city or neighborhood that you are trying to show up in. Number 5 is that AI tools are going to level the playing field when it comes to SEO, but only for those who understand how to use them. A really good example of this is going to be our 1, 2, 3, and 4 examples that we have right before this 5th one. If you understand how to use those things, you know how to push the content, how to push your prompts so that what you are getting out of those AI tools is going to be much better than someone who's potentially doing a more general approach for their SEO practices. Okay, but what tools do you use? Well, the one that I recommend and the one that I specifically use for myself and for my clients is called Search Atlas. Search Atlas is an AI-driven SEO tool. It is specifically designed to help your site show up for the things, the keywords that you are looking to show up for. It has automated monitoring of your Google Business Profile, your web page. It will help you get backlinks, which that's probably another episode, but that's a big piece for authority, making you look like a trustworthy site is having a lot of other sites pointing to you. And it can do a lot of those things all automatically, specifically the posting on your Google Business Profile, adding content to your web page for blog posts, and as well as updating the content on your web page that is more on the back end as well on the front end that customers see, but the back end piece is where the AI engines are going to be looking to quickly understand what your site is about. And that is one of the reasons why Search Atlas is the tool that I lean on to help me and my customers show up. It has rankings for Google Business Profile so that you know how you are showing up in your area against your competitors for the keywords, for the things that you want to show up for. I do have a code in the description for an extended trial. Their walk-in is a 7-day free trial with Search Atlas. If you use my link down in the description, you get a 14-day free trial. Give it a go. I think you'll be really pleased immediately with the changes that it can make to your website and help you start ranking for the keywords that you want to show up on. Okay, let's do a wrap up on these 5 topics. Number 1 is that AI search is going to dominate. The way you do that is by adding Q&A style content onto your web page. Number 2 is that your Google Business Profile showing up is going to be highly influenced by the actions that are being taken on your profile as well as into your website. So people are calling you, they're reading your reviews, all the things like that. You want people interacting with the content that you are putting out. Number 3 is that the quality and specificity of your reviews will matter just as much as the number of reviews that you have. So you can't lean on Uncle Vinny to just go in and drop a generic review for you. You need actual customers with specific experiences that they've had with your company. Those will help you more than anything to show up for local search. Number 4 is that micro-location content was king. You don't want to be showing up for your county or for your state. You want it down to your city or even your neighborhood. Having content built around that specific region, that location is going to matter more for showing up in local search than it will be trying to get everywhere all at once. And then number 5 is to lean into AI tools because they will make your work faster and better. It will also, by starting now, get you the opportunity to learn how to do these things so that you're benefiting from it when everyone else is trying to play catch up. And with that, I hope you learned something today. You begin using these 5 strategies to help for you to start showing up in local search. And again, if you want to take advantage of that extended free trial for Search Atlas, that's down in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.